Hello everyone and welcome to today's complex word. Today's word is going to be the word complex. Why did I choose this word? Well, given that the series itself is called the Complex Words series, I figured it's best to start with this word. So let's quickly talk about the technical information of this word. The word complex has two syllables and it can be used both as a noun and as an adjective. An example of it being used as an adjective is the problem in front of us is very complex. An example of it being used as a noun is the complex you are looking at includes houses, hospitals, as well as commercial buildings. So this word can be used in many different ways. It is also a word that is being used quite a bit in the English language, even though it's being used more when it comes to the subject of science than it is necessarily used in everyday language. Now, let's talk about the synonyms of the word complex. Given that the word is both an adjective and a noun, it actually has synonyms in each category. Because in the noun category, it has synonyms such as multiplex and compound, which again describes more of a building structure. Whereas in the adjective category, the word complex has synonyms such as complicated, intricate, difficult, involved. So here again, it describes more the adjective qualities of the word, meaning it is very hard to do. So now let us switch to the history of the word complex. It's one of those words again which has a history that is rooted both in the French language as well as an even older history that is rooted in the Latin language. The word complex is actually very similar to its original Latin word, which is complexus. Now, the Latin word consists of two parts, which are actually very interesting to hear because it quite nicely describes the word in itself. The first part of the word is the word com, C-O-M, meaning together. The second part of the word is plectere, which means to weave or to braid. So in a way, the old original Latin word just tells you that you are weaving something together, you're braiding something together. So it quite nicely describes something being more involved, intricate, complex. So the French version of the word, which derives from the Latin version, is actually written a little bit differently because it has an E at the end, but it is a silent E, so it is still pronounced complex. That is how it is in the French language. And then from there, you then have the English version, which is complex. Why is this such an amazing word to have in your repertoire? Well, it is amazing to have for a very simple reason. It is incredibly versatile. While it is mostly used in scientific settings, you can use it in your everyday life to describe anything you'd like to describe. A great example of this is how Barack Obama used it for something completely non-scientific. He used it to describe hip-hop. And what he said is, the thing about hip-hop today is it is smart, it is insightful. The way they can communicate a complex message in a very short space is remarkable. And this is a beautiful example of how the word complex can be used outside of its traditional usage space. I'm really excited to hear what unusual uses of the word complex you have already encountered. Please let me know in the comment section the most unusual sentence using the word complex you have ever heard. I hope this was an insightful video for you and you learned something new about a word you probably already knew. And I hope to see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.